Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the tag team match here on WWE 2K25. This one is Sting and the Great Muta going up against the Steiner brothers. This should be great, actually. The Great Muta currently sits 23rd in our ranking system on plus 11. Sting in 32nd on plus 10, so both of them are pretty high up, and I think both the Steiners are pretty high up as well. Let me have a goosey gander. Rick Steiner currently sits in 36 on plus 9. Scott Steiner is in 45th on plus 8. So all four of these guys really high up. In the tag division as well, then the Steiner brothers currently sit in 8th position on plus 6 after 11 matches. I don't know if we've used Sting and Muta as a tag team in the past. Let's have a goosey gander. No, we haven't. This will be the debut of Sting and the Great Muta as a team. I don't believe they had a name, unless someone can tell me otherwise. The Great Muta and Sting. Yeah, if anyone can tell me the name of the Great Muta and Sting as a tag team, I mean, I could just Google it, couldn't I? Let's just do that. Muta and Sting. Muta and Sting. Muta and Sting. Tag team name. I don't think they had one. Did not have a shared official tag team name. They only teamed up once, which was in 1992 as part of New Japan's Super Warriors event. And they defeated the Steiner brothers. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's like I did it on purpose, isn't it? They teamed up in the Tokyo Dome on January the 4th, 1992, and they defeated the Steiner brothers in real life. Alright. Apparently, according to AI, Sting and Darby Allin's tag team name were the Dudes of Attitude, which I don't think is correct somehow. They also believe that Sting and Lex Luger were a tag team called the Outsiders. I don't think Google's AI is working too well, to be honest with you. Here we go. Every stable and tag team Sting has been a part of. The Millionaires Club. Okay. That was... Sting, Hulk Hogan, and Ric Flair. Okay, interesting. The Brothers in Paint. That's a terrible name. Surely that's not right. A group between Sting and Vampiro. The Four Horsemen's rival group. Did they have a name? I don't believe so, but it was a group of... This is not a very good website at all, to be honest. Blade Runners, obviously we know about already. Sting and Ultimate Warrior. Sting and Darby Allin. Sting and the Great Muta. Wolfpack. Okay. Wolfpack was the team of Kevin Nash, Lex Luger, Sting. Conan's in there as well. Interesting. Main Event Mafia we knew about as well. And Sting and Lex Luger... That's interesting. We've not really used as a tag team, but they did have a pretty good tag team run together. Maybe that's another one I will add on to the ranking system for future reference. Sting and Lex Luger. There we go. Well, there we go. We've added them in. There's a tag team that I've just realised that I put on the list ages ago and haven't used. The team of Choju Konbi. If you know off the top of your head exactly what that is, then you're great. That is the team of Bruiser Brody and Stan Hansen. That's a cracking team, that is. Sting now big, striking into the face of Scott Steiner. I tell you what, the Muta and Sting attires are working pretty well together. Both rocking that dark red, which is nice. Sting with the boot in the gut of Scott Steiner. I mean, it's interesting where this one's going to go. I personally would like to see a Sting and Muta victory here. As much as the Steiners are a great tag team, I think former tag team champions for us, I believe. Yes, they're former two-time tag team champions for us. Rick Steiner actually former three-time tag team champions. He was also tag team champion alongside Bron Breakker when they won the father and son tag team tournament a couple of years back. Rick Steiner, lovely Death Valley driver there on the Great Muta. Sting sending Rick Steiner into the corner. And Sting, I forgot the Tornado tag team matches are always no disqualification. You can't turn it off, it's just the way the game is. I mean, I don't mind. I used to love ECW. Weapons are not just allowed, they're encouraged. Running bulldog there by Scott Steiner. Muta saw Rick Steiner come with a kendo stick and drove in with the dropkick to the knee. Very smart maneuver. Rick Steiner now. The Steiner brothers are doing pretty well, and I do think that Sting and Great Muta are much better individuals than the Steiners. However, as a cohesive unit, the Steiners have got to have the advantage here. They're the ones that are not only a well-established tag team, but they're brothers. They've not just spent time in the ring together, they've spent their entire lives together. Sting gets an elbow in the back. Rick Steiner sending Sting into the corner. There's the elbow in the face by Sting on Rick Steiner. Be interested to do a Rick Steiner versus Bron Breakker match at some point. Be interested to do a Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner and Bron Breakker as a trio. Sting, oh! Moth attack again! Wow, Scott Steiner shows incredible strength. It still amazes me. I know I've said this in the past, but when you look at this Scott Steiner, it shocks me that this is the same guy from like the late 90s, early 2000s in WWF. He's just, it looks nothing like him. Scorpion Deathlock locked in. Scott Steiner's leg strength able to break free. Able to break free. Able to break free. Rick Steiner now working over the knee of Sting. Clever maneuver. You can weaken the knee of Sting, and that's going to reduce the chance of him being able to lock in a strong and coherent Scorpion Deathlock on you. Sting now with the boots into the back, tripping over Rick, piles him up for the pin. Well broken up. There's the chop in the chest. Scott Steiner now, gets caught with the forearm in the face. Again, Sting, again, gets caught with the elbow in the face. There's the elbow in the gut once again. Lots of elbows being traded. Rick Steiner's a real, aggressive fighter, isn't he? Look at Sting, though, showing his strength now, just pressing Scott Steiner above his head, and at Rick Steiner's back. Rick went for the elbow. Sting slid out the ring and just about avoided it. Scott also out the ring now. Rick Steiner with the elbow drop attempt. Muta was playing possum, rolled out of the way. Sends Rick into the corner. Scott now re-entering as well. Gets caught with a kendo stick across the eyes. Steals it off of Sting. Muta's there now to catch him. Muta slams Scott Steiner into the turnbuckle pad. There's the pin. It's only a 2 count. Sting dropping Rick Steiner face first across the top turnbuckle as well. Muta now has the kendo stick. Sting, big strike into the face, knocking Scott Steiner out. Muta now will try and finish Scott off. Scott, though, great strength once again, sending Muta over the top. Lovely Frankensteiner. Well, it's not Frankensteiner, it's a Hurricanrana, but everything's a Frankensteiner when there's a Steiner involved. Sting breaking the pin up. Pin attempt here by Rick Steiner, broken up by Muta. But Muta strikes. What are you doing, Cat? You're knocking everything over. My mouse just fell off. So the Cat's being a pain in the backside as always. Pin here by Muta on Rick Steiner. I've missed the big maneuver, whatever it was, due to cat-related issues. Sting now, big splash off the top onto Scott Steiner. Rick Steiner is going to take Muta up. Drops him down, big vertical suplex. Sting looking to lock in. That Scorpion Deathlock once again. Oh, God, Rick come flying across with a dropkick into the chest, forcing Sting to break. Sting now looking for the boot into the spine. Scott Steiner has Sting up on the shoulders, and look at the strength. Just lift him above the head, dropping him face first. Rick Steiner with the elbow drop. Beautiful on the Great Muta. There's the pin by Rick Steiner. Sting is there to break it up. Scott Steiner does a terrible job of defending. Oh my god, I love the Steiner Screwdriver. The Steiner Screwdriver is one of my favourite moves ever. It is such a good move. And it looks to me at this point in time, the Steiners, it's a matter of time before they win this match. There's the pin after the jumping Bulldog. Oh, it's still only a 2. I'm not gonna lie, I really want Sting and Muta to win this, mainly because the pair of them need some more points in the singles rankings to elevate themselves up to where they should be. The Steiner brothers are very high in the singles rankings, probably higher than they should be as well. When it comes to the tag team rankings, though, of course, the Steiner brothers are firmly in that title picture. Scorpion Deathlock locked in once again, and this time, Muta has Rick Steiner under control. But it wasn't enough for the freak out. Muta now going in for the pin on Scott. Sting up on top. Oh, big dive. Missed Rick Steiner. It was still enough for a 2 count, though. There's the headbutt into the back of their head. Muta now, lovely Hurricanrana taking down Scott Steiner. Elbow there by Sting, right into Rick. And now all of a sudden, Sting and Muta are in control. Lovely dragon screw there by Scott Steiner, taking down Sting again. Weakening that leg, weakens the effect of the Steiner recliner, but also increases the chance of your own submission being effective. Single leg Boston Crab here by Rick Steiner on Sting. And Sting able to survive just about. The Steiners once again taking control of this match. Scott in control of Muta on the outside. Rick Steiner in firm control of Sting on the inside. Sting back up, beautiful drop kick. There's the pin. Scott has got Muta under control. He's not going to get there in time. He doesn't need to, though. It was a 2 count, though, a lot closer than he would be hoping. Rick Steiner, though, back in control, rolling Sting over middle of the ring for the 1, 2. He's got it. He's freaking got it. It is what it is. It's not the result that I wanted, but you can't fault them. They've done incredibly well here. The Steiner brothers reinforce how strong they are as a team. Sting and Great Muta on their debut dropped down to a -1. Whereas the Steiner brothers, with that big victory, their first victory of the year, their first match of the year, move up to a +7. Which now puts them equal with Demolition, the House of Black, and Rick Steiner and Bron Breakker. He's there twice. Makes me wonder, now the Hardy Boys are the tag team champions, where do we go? I mean, Evolution's Randy Orton and Batista are top of the tag team rankings. Terry Funk and Dory Funk Jr. are also top alongside them, both on +10. The Dudley Boys are currently on +9. Then you've got Demolition. Maybe we should do a tag team tournament, taking the top 8 teams and putting them against each other. Yeah, you've got the former tag team champions. I mean, if we did the top 8, you would have Batista and Randy Orton, Terry Funk and Dory Funk, the Dudley Boys, Demolition, Malachi Black and Brody King. Technically, Rick Steiner and Bron Breakker. Maybe Scott would have to have a match against Bron Breakker to decide who joins Rick Steiner. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should we do a tag team tournament utilising the top 8 teams in our universe mode? Maybe we should wait a little bit and do it after the Latin American Championship, and we'll do like a bigger tournament, taking like the top 32 teams and working through them. That might be a little bit better idea to do. I don't know. I'm just freeballing at the moment. It's all ideas. We're all at the idea stage. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below anyway. Right, good night. God bless. I'll be the same. Thank you much for watching. Tomorrow, 3 matches for you. Joe Hendry takes on Carmelo Hayes in a TNA versus NXT bout. Mr. Iguana will go 1-on-1 against Danhausen. Yep, that's what I said. And Io Sky will go 1-on-1 against Suri. Suri looking to try and get some retribution for Io Sky, trying to cost her a match a couple of weeks ago. And also, Suri trying to build up some momentum as her team alongside Julia will be taking on Io Sky and Kairi Sane at the pay-per-view for the SWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Good night, God bless, I'll be the same. Goodbye.